Y'all, I had no intentions on doing this, but God didn't put this on my heart to do this. So I'm going to take it a step further and say this. Listen, y'all. The reason why God has to get you alone is because being in their presence is just enough. Being in the presence of someone that is conniving, that is hurting others, causing harm to others, is just enough. It's enough to keep you from getting your blessings. It's enough to keep you from walking through that door that you're supposed to walk through. Being in their presence is just enough. Like, y'all, like, my God. God, that's why God, sometimes he really got to get us alone. I'm going to let him talk through me. Because that's why he has to get us alone. That's why sometimes we have to go on journeys by ourselves. Because sometimes we're the only pure vessel that is around us. Sometimes we see the things where our people are playing multiple people, dating multiple people. We see it. But in our minds, we're like, well, that's what she do. That's not what I do. And when I really think about it, y'all, like, I could have been so much further along a long time ago if I wasn't with the wrong people. There was a lot of times that I held on tight to things and people that I should have let go because I loved them, because I cared for them, because they were familiar. God told me, this was in 2023, 2024, when God took me on that journey. This is when I had started my YouTube channel. God took me on a journey and he told me, he said, drop everything and come with me. If you go back to my early YouTube days, I have a whole video on this. God told me to drop everything, everybody, everything. Stop answering the phone. Stop answering the emails. Don't answer log out of all your social media. Drop everything and come with me. Okay? I did. I was at a place, y'all, where I was so hurt. I was so broken. I was so down. And I could not understand how or why the people that I love dearly were hurting me so bad, and why they would do that to me when I had nothing but love and good intentions for them. Why would they hurt me? Why would they do this to me? And God literally told me, I said, God, I can't do this no more. I can't do this no more. I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to do this no more. And God literally told me, drop everything and come with me. That was the best year of my life. Best year of my life. Fast forward to last year, 2025. At the beginning of the year, I got back on social media, my other social medias. And I started dating. And I put myself out there and all of this stuff, right, y'all? So now I'm in the company of others again. I'm starting to be in the company of others again. I had a lot of things going. I had stuff that I had created and was working on for my business. You know, I had a lot of things going. A lot of things did not happen last year because of the company that I was keeping. And so now I'm back at a place where I'm like, I just need to be alone again. I need for it to be just me and God again. Because being in the company of others literally kept me from walking through so many doors that God had already showed me. My God. Whew. When it came to my holiday season, y'all, I created something, and I told y'all this. I shared it with y'all. I created something. I thought of it in my mind, I looked and I researched to see if anybody else had created this. No one else had. It was not anywhere. So then I went and I created it. I created it. This was going to be the biggest thing of the holiday season, y'all. I swear to y'all. I was like, this is what's going to really set things off for me. I seen it. God showed it to me. I seen it. I knew it. Then here comes all the cheating scandals, all this, all that, like so much to where I couldn't even focus. I didn't even put my merchandise up. Merchandise that I had worked on, collections I had planned, books I wrote, never hit the platforms. All this stuff that I had done and prepared, I never saw the fruit from because I was in the wrong company. I was in the wrong company. I don't know who this is for, but baby, you're in the wrong company. You got to get by yourself. Where you going right now, you got to get by yourself. You need to be by yourself, and it's going to be lonely. My God. It's going to be lonely, but you're going to be okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I want to cry, but I'm crying. I'm sorry, y'all. It's going to be lonely, but you're going to be okay. And when you get to where you're going, your tribe is going to be there. They're going to be there. So just be alone for right now. Be alone for right now. Because you don't need nothing to stop you from where you were supposed to go. You don't need nothing and no one to stop you for what God already has for you. Baby, just get there. Let God do the rest. Don't go searching. Don't do nothing. Because when you go searching for love because you're lonely and you do this, you open yourself up to things that God ain't even put on your path. You're rewriting your own path. God already told you needed to be alone. God already told you that. And the whole time I'm wondering why certain stuff is happening. And it's because of all this stuff this man is doing in the dark. Behind closed doors. When my back is turned, who knows what all else he was doing that was not exposed? Who knows? Y'all, my mind was so messed up. My mind was so messed up because of that relationship. Constantly roller coaster after roller coaster after roller coaster after roller coaster, up and down after up and down after up and down after up and down. My mind was so messed up. And I kept holding on to it because I'm like, he is a good guy. And I know, and because I see the good in him, but he just got some fucked up ways. He just got he's stuck in survival mode. That's what I would tell myself. Like, he just stuck in survival mode. And he got to figure out how to get out. We dealt with some of the same things in life. So, I understood him. I understood his journey. It was familiar to me. Because I seen me walk that same path at one point. The path he is on right now, I've walked. I've went through. There was a point in my life when I was in survival mode. When I wrecked everything I came in contact with because I had not healed the things I went through. Y'all, I'm sorry to lay this on y'all like that, but listen, Baby, you got to get along. You gonna be okay. Because you're never really alone. You gonna be okay. But in order to get what you gotta get, you gotta be alone. You gotta be alone. And you gonna be okay. Because even being in the presence is enough. Energy is so real. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something, and I never shared this with him. But I'm gonna tell y'all. There was a time, and I think I actually posted about it, when I found out how much money this man really had. I never knew the whole time because the man acted broke the whole time we was together. So I never knew this man even had any type of money. Like, but now I understand why. He took $1 million loss. And I remember praying to God because I pray for this man every single day. Every day I pray for him. And I remember going to God and asking God, I said, God, how can someone nearest and dearest to me take such a big loss when I pray and cover him every day? I pray for his covering every day. And God said to me, he said, Ashley, baby, I need you to listen to me. This is this man's karma, and you cannot pray that away. He said, we can't do anything about that, and I don't need you to try to. I need you to go sit down, take a seat, and let him work through his karma. And I said, but what kind of karma could he have? Not this beautiful soul that I know. That's when the first cheating scandal came out, y'all. Right after. And I was like, dumbfounded. Because I'm thinking I'm with somebody that nobody knows. That doesn't exist to the world, to nobody but me. And then I find out everybody knows this man. Everybody knows this man. Y'all. And then after that, it was things and things and things and things. We don't need to know what other people are doing. We just need to pray and we need to listen. And so right now, I am in a phase of where I am listening. And I am alone. And I'm not going to lie, it hurts because I love that man dearly. I love that man dearly. I really did. Because though he had some messed up ways, he did, he still was a beautiful soul. I seen the part of him that was hidden, that was underneath all of those things. You know, in life, when we go through things, we stack things on top of things. And so who we originally are, the little girls and the little boys, we're in there. But it's hard to find us. It's hard to get to us because we got all these things stacked on top of us. Abandonment, grief, deaths, loss, you know, broken hearts. We have all these things stacked on top of us. So that's what we lead with. And that's what people usually see. And it is so rare and it's so hard to see the little girl and the little boy that's encrouched in there. Because they're buried beneath all of that stuff. Y'all, I dug through that. And I went and I seen that little boy. I got to see that little boy. Beautiful little boy. Beautiful. But that little boy still has all that baggage that he has not worked through. So I gotta let him go. Because there is nothing I can do. There is nothing I can do. I'm sorry, y'all. Get alone. Baby, you gotta get alone. Okay? Because even being in the presence is enough. Bye, y'all.